you know, our abilities to be able to, you know, live our life in this construct of time. And we grow up in a society that teaches what time means. We grow up, you know, we need time. We have to have time for, you know, experience. I understand that. But, you know, a lot of what we have been taught about time has been manipulated. Our, for example, our calendars, we're supposed to be a 28-day. We're supposed to have 13 months in a year. That's supposed to be, you know, our true calendar. And so because we're condensed to 12, it shortened up our timelines, and it's created a lot of really confusion. And I kind of like the idea of you know, a lot of people say people are asleep. It's almost like we're not asleep. We're more hypnotized. There is some kind of frequency that's been in this earth, and in kind of the whole point of what I've been saying is like, if you eat good, if you get your mindset right, if you start to get your inflammation down, if you start to get your body in better shape, you're gonna put yourself in a better position to not be hypnotized. Because you know, the thing is, we want to enjoy. The other day I said, what would it be like? I did this talk and I said, what would it feel like to get, you know, 10 years back of your life? Could you imagine? What would you pay? What would you pay to get 10 years back of your life? 100 grand? Would you mortgage your house? Would you sell all you own to get to have 10 years more of your life, to have 10 years back of your life? I'm not talking about going backwards. I'm talking about getting 10 years more of your life. Would you pay? How much is 10 years of your life worth? Now, to a lot of people, because our system doesn't teach this, we sell all we have to go finance things that, you know, destroy us. And so what I'm saying is, like, let's first start with you. Let's get the body right. Let's get this thing right. Let's eat right. Let's eat a lot of fruits. You know, let's get out in nature. Let's understand that this body is housing this spark of God inside of us. And outside of that, when we're going back to time, you know, when you start thinking about time, because this construct of time is going to start, it's probably, if you've noticed, it's starting to feel a little weird. Have you noticed that time is starting to feel a little wobbly? You know, like, have you noticed, have you got to the point where your days are a little bit mixed up? Like, you think like a Wednesday is a Friday, or a Friday is like a Sunday, or sometimes you get a whole week mixed up. Or how many of you are still writing on your, wherever you're writing things, 2025, because you're mixing up the times a little bit. Time is getting a little really weird, isn't it? And I get that. I sometimes I'm like a complete like month off. I'm writing months off on things. And and the more I unplug from society, and the more I eat raw fruits and get away from their processed foods, the more this time thing is starting to even back out a little bit. And I'm just watching people. Everybody's just kind of in a hurry, aren't they? Hurry, like where? It's because everyone wants to get home to unglue and scroll and just. That's what everyone's in a hurry for. No one's in a hurry to go see their kids right now. And I'm not. This is no shame. This is no shame, guys. We live in a frickin' matrix. And it's designed to hold us down until we start seeing the truth. But we have to take those blinders off. And right now, if it's a good sign, okay? Stick with me. Hey, subscribe if you're there. If you're watching, subscribe, man. I'll help. I don't know it all, but I would help you I eat basically 90% fruits, lost a lot of weight doing it. Haven't drank alcohol, and I'm fired up every day. I don't really know. Subscribe. Been doing this for about 14 months. I'm just pumped about this. But going back to time, if time's getting a little weird, that's a good sign. That means that the system is starting to like lose it's lost. These bad guys, these people that's been doing all these bad crap that you're seeing in the media, you're gonna start noticing they're kind of going. They're gonna be gone. Bye bye. Moving here. We won. We've already won. And so I want to tell you, like, this time thing, we're supposed to be on a 13-month calendar. Have you been noticing, like, you've been wanting to go outside more and like look up into this up there? That's because all that stuff means stuff to us. We're supposed to be 13 months because there's 13 full moons. Now, I'm Caucasian. I didn't know any of this crap like 13 months ago. You know what I mean? Like, I was staunch Christian, Republican, I don't know, this has seemed weird to me, but now I understand. If they can mess with the time, they can screw everything up. And I say that because sometimes when we're going through all this stuff, I want you to stop right now and just say, look where you're at right now and appreciate it. Look where your kids are. Look where you're at in your life. Stop looking at all the crap you're losing and you're not good at and you've lost. Look what you are good at. For right now, just stop for a second. Think. Look at all the victories that you've done so far. I bet you've done some pretty cool things. And you haven't even, we're so, because this time's so whacked out, we're always looking to the future of what we don't have, and we are shaming from the past, and we're not really looking where we're at right now. And I want you to say, like, where are you right now? I bet you're starting, especially if you're still watching, because the bad guys, they don't stay this long. I bet you're starting to notice you're making some good habits. They're probably really small, but man, those small things added over time, they do so much. I want you to enjoy where you're at right now and look. Enjoy your family, enjoy your spouse, your husband, your wife, even some of the people you don't like. Appreciate them because they're a mirror to you and they're teaching you some lessons. You know, and going back, I want to end on that. I don't want to go too long today. I just want to say, you know, this time thing. If we can get this thing under control here a little bit, understand if you're starting to lose concept of time, you're in the right spot. You're in the right boat. You're doing the right things. And I want to encourage you, man. This is where I stand in all this. This is like what I feel I bring again, if you can subscribe, man, I want to just tell people about fruits. This isn't about me. This is about what fruits can do to a person. I'm almost 47. I thought a year ago I was going to have a heart attack, a stroke. I was way bigger, eating bad food, drinking alcohol really bad, had a great family, and I was about to lose it all. And then, bam, I found fruit, and it changed my life. And I think there's a secret in it. And that's my mission in life, is just to tell people about it. I just want to tell people about it and help them join me in eating it. I have a friend coming over here in a couple hours and we're going to go hiking, and he's on this fruit path with me, and he wasn't doing that before. And I want to just tell you, man, there's some kind of secret in fruit. The Bible says, be full of fruit and multiply, rule and subdue the earth. And I think that's literal. I think it's our job as humans. I think he's telling us humans, the good ones, the good people, there's some bad ones out here. I'm not talking about the ones that are leaving and they're a bad seed. I'm talking about those who, they have a conscience, they have a soul, and and you're feeling this a little bit, man, if you start eating fruits, they've taken it from us. Do you know that 1 in 10 Americans eat fruit? 1 in 10. 1 in 10 get enough fruit for the day. And if you look in the Bible, look at almost all the examples that Jesus uses as his parables, they're all about fruit. Fruit's everywhere, and yet we don't buy it because it's not marketed to us. Do you know what's marketed to us? Is this crazy, crappy, bad, nasty food. I was just reading today, I did a reel on Facebook, and go over there and see this, on Campbell's Soup, how the guy who was directing the whole thing got in trouble because he said that people are stupid. Only stupid people eat soup, and that they use 3D printing to make their chicken. And this is going in, and this is more than you think, guys. This is happening. You're eating this 3D printing food. I don't know if you're like me. When I go into a store now, I can't even just, I feel it's like I'm in some weird sci-fi movie where I go right to the fruits and nuts. Because I'm looking for anything that actually looks real. And I know that stuff's not even what it's supposed to be. But at least whenever you do something with intention, I know that fruit has souls in it, just like you and I do. And so, man, I don't know. I want you to just grab this. I'm going to just end with this, man. Appreciate your day. Appreciate your family. Appreciate what you're doing. Stop looking at all the crap that you're sucking at. That will take care of itself, guys. Your soul will take care of that. What you're doing, the steps that you're making, keep building on that. Stay out of shame. Keep kicking butt. Eat a lot of fruit.